Okay, so this slide is showing the general organization of the nervous system. So the nervous system is divided into two parts. The first part is the central nervous system, which is made of brain and a spinal cord. And the second part is the peripheral nervous system, which is outside of the central nervous system. So the peripheral nervous system is made of the nerves. There are two types of nerves. One is the spinal nerves, which is connected to the spinal cord, and the second one is called cranial nerves, and that is the one that is connected to the brain. The second one is called ganglia, and ganglia is a collection of the neurons that are located outside of the nervous system. So neuron here, I'm talking about the cell body of the neuron, not just the axons, okay, or the branches of the nerves. The peripheral nervous system, based on its function, there's two different types. One is called the afferent system. Afferent system is going toward the central nervous system and is carrying sensory information. To get the sensory information, the nervous system requires receptors. Receptors are similar to receivers. So there is different type of receptors are there. Okay, so let's go over this one first. This is the somatic one. Soma means body, and this is the one that is mainly carrying conscious sensory activities. It is from the skeletal muscles, joints, and also the skin. So you may think, okay, how come a skeletal muscle, that should be motor, but the skeletal muscle also has sensory information, and when the time comes, I will talk about it. The other one is called visceral sensory receptors, and these are from the organs like heart, lungs, urinary system, gastrointestinal system, genital system. And then is the special senses. There are 5 special senses: sense of smell, taste, vision, balance, and hearing. So chapter 17 is discussing these special senses, so I will leave that for at that time. So right now I'm not discussing those things. So the information from these parts of the body, it goes toward the central nervous system. So that's sensory information. It goes to the spinal cord or to the brain through these nerves. And now the central nervous system is processing sensory information. It's important for higher brain function like memory, judgment, learning, personality, and also it processes motor information. So the motor is now leaving the central nervous system. This is why it's called efferent system. So the motor system is divided into the somatic and autonomic. Somatic, things that are conscious, and that is a skeletal muscle. For example, if you want to walk, if you want to write, if you want to talk about something, that is the skeletal muscle. So you consciously decide and you do that. The second one is autonomic one, and the autonomic one is subconscious. So it is active even if you don't do any kind of activity. And that is divided into 2 parts. One is the parasympathetic, and the other one is sympathetic system. And they are supplying smooth muscle, cardiac muscle, glands, adipose tissue, and also lymphatic tissue. You can add lymphatic there. And the balance of the two is important for homeostasis.